Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say, call Alayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakal Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Shalom, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth, and presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice as the scripture teaches us to do. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. All right, I'm the brother Yal Meyer from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming back to you with another lesson. And this lesson is just concerning the judgment of the Lord and how you can't escape the judgment of the Lord. So it's definitely best to fear him and serve him. You know, without fear, this is not going to work. All right, because the Lord is going to bring judgment, man. He's going to bring reward to the righteous, and he's going to bring a reward to the wicked. And he tells you that in the book of Revelations. All right. It's the last chapter, I think about the 10th verse, going down to the 11th and 12th verse. But nevertheless, I was seeing on TV all day little clips. I had ended up seeing a clip of these recent shark attacks. And I had seen this one clip on the internet where this lady, this Edomite, she looked like an Edomite lady, a sweet white woman. She was standing outside, and the goddamn hawk flew down and picked her fucking eyeball out of socket. That was brutal, man. That judgment was brutal. Man, 144 as soon as I said it. But that was the judgment of the Lord. All right? The scriptures say that there'll be spirits created for vengeance. And all these things are going to be the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So you don't want to fuck with the Lord, man. All right? Because it's going to be brutal out here, man. And for you non-believers, man. Let me get the scripture real quick. Because the judgment is coming whether you believe it or not. So I'm going to just get a couple of scriptures and elaborate. The Lord, the Lord, the Lord is really about to fuck this place up, man. This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs 11 and verse 31. It says, behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth, much more the wicked and the sinner. So the judgment is coming, and it's going to be nothing you can escape. I got a couple of them. This is Amos 5 in verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. So the Lord said, this day that's coming up is going to be Shalom, Akim, apostles, elders, whoever may be on the comment board. So going back into this great, dreadful day, all right, he said, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? You see that? He says, I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. And that's you going, hey, and now Jake is doing what? Committing all type of idolatry. But you see how he worded that? He said, it's going to be if a man ran from a lion and a bear met him. He went to a house and leaned on a wall, and the serpent bit him. The day of the Lord is just going to be straight darkness, and there's going to be no running away from this judgment. So the best thing to do is fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and move with fear and trembling. Because the Lord has all type of hey, them people who I brought in at the introduction, they ain't think, who the fuck wake up and think they're going to get ate by a shark, man? Like, just chunk the fuck up, man. A nigga wake up, you know, you can expect a nigga getting shot in his ass, a nigga get hit by the car, and all those are judgments of the Lord. That's why the Lord says, shall an evil be done, shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? All right? The Lord created the good and evil. All right? He said he controls the issues of death and life. It's no escaping this judgment, man. There's gonna be no escaping this judgment, man. All right. This is Isaiah 66 and verse 4. It says, "I will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer." You see that the Lord said that He's going to bring the fears upon them. So, you know, you got these Christians and all these bug out, in the world talk, oh, the devil did that. No, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai did that. He showed you in the book of Job that Satan can't even move without his permission. All right, going into the first chapter. In the second chapter, all right, it says, "I will choose their delusions and I will bring their fears upon them, because when I call, none did answer." How does the Lord call it? Right now, with these videos, us going on the line, us teaching, us declaring the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, starting with the apostles and the elders on down. It says, "None did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not." All right, that's why He said, "I will also choose your delusions." So the Lord's gonna, He's gonna have spirits newly created, beasts newly created. You know, He's gonna have shit plaguing you in the mind, like a fucking episode of Black Mirror. All right, He's gonna have that time precipitation, if that's the right word. All right, the Lord know how to manipulate the elements. The Lord know how to manipulate the time, and most importantly of all, like it says in the book of Jeremiah, He knows their heart. He tries to range. The Lord knows what makes you tick. All right, He knows what scares you. You don't fuck with the Lord, man. That probably, those people who the Lord judged like that probably was their worst fear. That probably was their worst fear, man. And the Lord brought it on them like that. And the Lord, and when the Lord turned up, man, to give you this last judgment, all you is, and I'm speaking to you Israelites out there, you so-called Negroes, the whole world is gonna get judged, right? But you Israelites, this is gonna be the last time that the Lord punishes you. He's gonna issue a vicious, gruesome punishment, and then you're going away to everlasting shame and everlasting contempt, as it says in the book of Daniel, and as it also says in the book of Daniel, we'll be the ones, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we endure to the end of these stars. All right, and that goes into Messiah's brother. So we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. You niggas are done, man. But we gotta walk on a tightrope as well. Those of us in the know that know this judgment is coming, because there's no escaping it. It says, this is First Peter 4:17. It says, "For the time is come, the judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin with us, what shall the end of the shall be the end? Salaki, what shall the end of them be that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to Him in doing well, as unto a faithful Creator." So the little things that we go through to get to it, the small L's, the lessons we take for the big W, the big win, that crowning ceremony. This is nothing, man. We can suffer this. We don't want to suffer them judgments, man, of a damn pack of dogs eating your ass, all right, after you just ate. Because, see, famine is coming. There's going to be the judgment. All right, grape is coming back in a big fashion. And the Lord has these spirits out here, man. All these demons on these people. Put the spirit on wild animals. It's going to be chaotic as fuck, man. And the scripture just said that the righteous got to be judged, you know. So we want to fall under that Psalms the 91st chapter cover. This is it's going to animals attacked. There used to be a show in the 90s called When Animals Attack. Them animals attacked their ass, because it was judgment from the Spirit of the Lord. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 39. And everything got the Spirit in it. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 28. Yep. Sirach 39 and 28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance in the fury, in Salakia, which in their fury lay on short strokes, in the time of destruction that they pour out fierce wrath, Salaki, that they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made you. That's the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai sending them demons, sending them spirits. It said the spirit of fire, he sent fire. Alright? It says fire and hell and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. The teeth of wild beasts. That's what those people face. Alright? And these are all judgments. This is what the Lord got in his clip. This is his ammo. Everything. And scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment. They shall be ready upon the earth when need is. Because he sent them. And when their time has come, they shall not transgress his words. So if the Lord said, I'm going to send fire on your ass, the fire going to happen. He gave Elijah the power to do that. All right? He going to stick the wild beast on you. He going to stick the wild beast on you. He gave the prophet Elijah's protege, the power to do that with the sheep ears. When the children mocked him and called him bald. And he said, the beasts of the field shall be in league with thee. So the elect going to have the power to do that as well, man. But see how the Lord is controlling all this, man? You want to fear the Lord, man. Because the judgment is coming, man. It ain't no escaping any judgment. There's no escaping the judgment, man. And I had brought that out with Peter, you know. This is the time, man, when you got to tighten up, you know, and don't be judged with the world. You know, it's a saying that said, I'd rather be judged. I'd rather stand with Yahweh, it said God, but I'd rather stand with Yahweh, you know, and be judged by the world. Let these niggas talk shit, all right, than to stand with the world and be judged with Yahweh. And this is Jonah 2 and 8. It says, they that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. So all these niggas celebrating Christmas and doing all this bullshit out here, they're gonna get that judgment, man. They're gonna get that judgment, man. Because the Lord is gonna send it, man. This is Psalms. This is Psalm 78 in verse 49. He said, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. So he's sending evil messengers, cruel messengers, evil spirits, man, to judge you. All right, and to torment you, and to do it, make him feel good. This is Isaiah 45 and 7. He said, I form the light, I create darkness, I make peace, I create evil, I, Yahweh, do all these things. Hey, the Lord, the scripture saying in the Apocrypha, as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So just how the Lord is great to send all this destruction, he's even greater to send his mercy, man. You know? So we want to be on the right hand side of judgment, man, because the Lord, he's going to send it, man. And the righteous man know this. The righteous man understand that, man. All right? The scriptures say that the evil men understand our judgment. The righteous man understand the things. All right? But, yeah, man, there's no escaping it. So the best thing to do is fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Hey, man, it was 14, man. That was 144. It was cold. Hey, man, fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. And hopefully we fall on the right side of that judgment. But with that being said, I hope this video was edifying. Call aloud Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Bashim Bakakadash. A double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, to the hopeful elect, a Shalom. And remember, fear is the beginning of wisdom. All right? And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. So, Shalom.